When God was creating everything, there's some things he created from something. And the reason why I know God did that is because God wanted interdependency among his creation. He didn't want to create anything to be sufficient in himself. So he created some things from some things so that that thing would depend on that thing to have its livingness. For instance, God called forth the fishes out of water so that the fishes' dependency will be in the water. Plant, he called them out of the soil, that the plant livingness will be from the soil. The bird of the air, that their livingness will be only in the air. Anything apart from that will lead to their destruction. When God wanted to create man, God created man from himself so that in his presence will be the livingness of man. In other words, man was created from God's presence. That means that the livingness of man will be in his presence. Anything apart from that will be the deadness of the man. So we are all factored from the presence of God. The way we are designed, we are not designed to reap from what we sow. We are designed to reap from what God has sown. That was why Adam didn't plant anything in the garden. God planted. What Adam was told to do is to eat. So whenever we come to God's presence, we come to collect. And the Lord causes to approach him. Any man that have the privilege of coming before God is very blessed, because when you come before the Lord, there is something you are coming to obtain. Hebrews chapter 4 verse 16. Come ye boldly to the throne of grace, that you may obtain. So we are all called to come and receive. The Bible says how pleasant it is when brethren dwell together in unity. He said it's like the oil that flow from the head of Aaron down to his beard, even to his scarlet. He says like the dew upon the mountain where the Lord commanded his blessings. So the blessings of the Lord are commanded in his presence. One of the things that is obtainable in the presence of God is joy. Yes. There are many people that are living in depression, abject poverty, abject denial. The reason is because they are not frequent with God's presence. So when you are not frequent with God's presence, the consequence of that is that you will be in sorrow all the days of your life. The Bible says weeping may endure for the night. Night depict of outside the presence of God. We say joy cometh in the morning, because in the morning is a typology of light in God's presence. So anytime you approach the presence of God, your morning has come, your joy has come. Give us Psalm 16 verse 11. Thou wilt show me the path of life in thy presence. You are sad, you are going through a lot, and a lot is going through you. I want to tell you that today joy is coming to you. Another thing we'll be extracting from the presence of God is strength. The Bible says they grow from strength to strength, as many that appeareth in Zion. It says those that wait upon the Lord, they shall renew their strength, and they shall mount up wings like the eagle. One time you come to the presence of God, no matter the hours you spend, it's not a wasting time. You are investing in the spirit. Where others are walking, you are flying above them. In Luke chapter 18 verse 1, it says men ought to always pray and not to faint. That means the opposite of not coming to the presence of God is fainting.